Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I wanted to go ahead and do a flip through of the Bookworm Life Planner. Now, I had originally planned to do this every month after the month was over, and when everything is filled in, I was going to show you everything. And I did January, and then I forgot about it. So we are going to play catch up. So this is going to be February, March, and April completely in one. I will just go ahead and update you on everything because everything's already filled out so I can show you. And I apologize that I've been forgetting to do this monthly. So I'm going to need to make a note to make sure that for May I do that. Probably within the first week of June, I will do a flip through for May so you can see what my Bookworm Life Planner looks like as as the months go on and I'm filling it out and everything. So here is my bookshelf. These are all of the books I've read this year. So I really like the color coordinating thing that I'm doing here. So I am coloring these based on the genres that they are. So I think that's kind of giving me a good indication of, like here I was reading, a whole lot of contemporaries, and middle grade March was right here with the yellow. As you can see, I had a couple middle grades there. So I really like that. And it's kind of making me see, if I had a good variety, of things that I'm reading. So I like the color coordinating thing. I think that's a good thing to do. Okay, so for Lord of the Read Along, I did finish The Two Towers in the month of April, so I colored that in and I wrote out my thoughts and my star rating for that. I'm keeping track of my 5-year unhaul books here, so I'm just highlighting them as I read them. For the most anticipated book releases, I'm trying to read these all this year, so I do have a couple that I have been able to cross off, so that's nice. These are my goals for the year, so I'm not really doing anything with that page. I should probably read it a little bit more. I was able to highlight quite a few books off of NetGalley in the past couple months as well, which has been nice, so that's been good. Okay, so January I showed you, so I will go ahead and just skip all of this here. Okay, so for February, I use this page here to write down my TBR. So I have these little stickers and I have physical books, Kindle books, and audiobooks. So I'm trying to pick, some of each. Usually my Kindle books are, any NetGalley books or ebooks that I have that I need to review. And audiobooks are just kind of, do I have anything that I really am wanting to listen to? I've definitely been consistently listening to audiobooks over the past couple months, so that's been nice. And then as I read them, I highlight them. I do have these challenge stickers as well that I got from the Peanut Butter Taco Shop, but I haven't really been paying close attention to these, so yeah, I did put them on all the months, but I'm just not like paying real close attention to it. It hasn't been a big priority for me, so but they're there. Okay, these are my videos that I did. And I write down the videos here too, just kind of making a list of what I want to film for the month and what I want to post and anything that I need to not forget. And then I check them off as I upload them as well. Book list for February. So I wrote down all the prompts and the books I wanted to talk about. These were arcs for March. Now I'm going to be changing up the way that I do my arcs page because I've been trying to do them. When I first started, I wanted to do them a month ahead, but I'm really finding that I'm reading them the month of. So I just need to kind of change that up a little bit here. But we have some ARC request stickers that I bought that I love. It just says ARC request and then I can write in the book, and then they come with approved and denied stickers. Super cute. So I got approved for Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. I got denied The Patron Saint of Pregnant Girls by Ursula Heige. And then I had two here that I think are still, oh no, these are ones that I actually emailed publishers about and I never heard anything back. So I'm kind of assuming I'm not going to get those. For February, we had the Historathon that I helped host with Amanda from the Curly Reader. So I printed out the bingo board. As you can tell, I failed miserably at that. And then I have the Book Democracy bingo board here as well. It's like a tic-tac-toe board is what they call it. They call it book tac-toe. So I color in all the prompts that I ended up fulfilling and that I ended up reading. So I color those in with colored pencil, and then I write. So it has like the prompt here, and then I take a pen and I write in the book that I'm using for the prompt, and then I color it in when I finish it. So these are a little bit more, it's interesting because for these for the book democracy, you have to read the book within the month. You can't like finish up a book you've already started previously. You can't count a book that you don't finish, you know, that kind of thing. So I have to be a little bit more careful about what I'm picking for these. And, you know, I keep up with it on Facebook and stuff. So that's been interesting. And then my wrap up here for February and all the books that I hold. February was not a bad month for hauling books. I didn't have too many. Okay, so for March, I didn't highlight as many on here as I wanted to because I had a few middle grades that I didn't end up getting to. And then I had a DNF that month, and yeah, so March was a little weird with like what I planned versus what I actually read. We did the readathon this week. What readathon was that? Was that the backlist readathon? I think it was. Yeah. So videos, again, book list here. And then I had April arcs that I didn't read any of those for the month of March. Yes, the backlist readathon. So I wrote down the prompts here, and I did read 3 books for that. So yeah, so I fulfilled 3 of the 6 books for the backlist readathon of those prompts. And then middle grade March, I only fulfilled 1 prompt for that. So middle grade March was a bit of a bust for me this year, and I don't really know why. I was so excited about it, but I really only read 1 book for it. Okay, so here is my book tacto for the book democracy for March. I did get 1 bingo here, so, and that was it. But yeah, March was a little strange. It's also been interesting with this because, you know, I'll have books on my TBR, but if they don't fit a prompt, then I can't use it for that, obviously. So sometimes I can fit, you know, all the books I'm reading into prompts, and then sometimes I just can't. So it's all right. It's just a fun thing. I had a big haul. Yep, that was, okay. I looked at this and went, that's not going to work. I'm going to write them over here. This is multiple hauls. And then my TBR, or my wrap up here, sorry. March was a good month. I ended up reading quite a bit here, just not a lot of middle grade. So, okay, so for April, a little bit better with the highlighting. So I'm highlighting the books as I read them, as you can tell. So anything on here, you know, I may have read them since, but I just didn't read them in the month of April. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. But yeah, I read a decent amount of the ones that I was planning for April. April's readathon was the owls, so I stamped out owls here, readathon, and it was for the whole month, so I just stuck it up at the top there. And then videos, book list, kind of the same thing. And so here is where I kind of went, I'm not ready to read May arcs yet. You know, this is when I was still working on April arcs, so I didn't even write anything down here. I had 2 books that I requested. One I got approved for, The Tourist Attraction by Sarah Morgenthaler, and then I got denied The Guest List by Lucy Foley. So didn't get approved for that one, but that's okay. So here's where I wrote down the owl stuff, and I wrote down, you know, the dates, and then the careers that I was going for, and then the prompts that I needed to fulfill to reach those careers. And then 2 of them I changed out the books. You know, I just wrote down the books at first, and then I changed them out. So I just crossed them out and wrote down what I actually used for them and did that. And then here is my book tacto. This one was much more successful, as you can see. I got 1, 2, 3 bingos for this one. So that was pretty good. And then this is my haul. So I started here and then ended here because I had I kind of put everything together. So, and then my wrap up, which this was another really good month. I read 11 books. So March and April were good, you know, reading months as far as how many books I read. So that was good. Let me see if there's anything back here I can really update you on. Let's see. Books to the big screen. What did I watch? No, this is just what did I read. So I read The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. That's what the first season of The Witcher was based on. So I did read that. I read The Fiery Cross by Diana Gabaldon, The Hobbit, Fellowship of the Ring, and I will write the other 2 down here as well. I actually need to write in The Two Towers because I did finish that one. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, And then I need to write the Order of the Phoenix down here as well. And then I can write book 6 here when we finish it, because we just started that. And then I'll save that for book 7 too, because I anticipate we're going to finish the series here soon. And then I did read The Goldfinch as well. So just any book that has been turned into a movie or a TV show, that's how I'm using these, if I read them. Not if I watch the movies or TV shows, just if I read the books. So I'm keeping movies over here, TV shows over here. So I've been keeping up on that. I did write down a few quotes here as well. I have a couple more I want to throw in here. I'm writing them down on my phone as I'm reading because I don't keep this next to me while I'm reading. So if I find a quote that I want to write down, then I will write it down on my phone, and then I'll just go in here periodically and look those up and write them down. I have my April arcs in here, so I need to get ready for May's. That's where I write my reviews so that I can talk about them in my arc review. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing very good on this. Well, I don't know. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I stenciled in some large numbers, and then I'm writing down the series and then the books that I need to read for that series in order to finish it. So not all these are books 1 through whatever. Sometimes they're books like 4 through 6, because those are the only 3 books I need to read in the series. So anything I need to read to complete it is what I'm writing next to the numbers here. But a lot of these I'm just starting. Actually, all of these I'm just starting. So I have Lord of the Rings. I have one more book to read for that, which I will do in the month of May. And then when I finish it, I'm going to color in this number. And I'll leave the numbers uncolored until I finish that series. And once I finish that series, I'll color in the numbers. And then my goal would be to have them all colored in by the end of the year. So I have Lord of the Rings, the Beautiful Bastard series, which I only read the first one so far. Stillhouse Lake, which I've only read the first one. Grant County, which I only read the first one. And then the Comoran Strike series, which I only read the first one. And book number 5 for that one, Troubled Blood, is coming out later this year. So it's just been announced that it's coming out, I want to say September maybe? I could be wrong. So look it up. I think it's on Amazon where it has a release date. So if you're a fan of the Comoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith, number 5 is coming out. But I really enjoyed the first one, so I definitely want to keep going on that. So I'm struggling a little bit with, I'm starting things and I'm reading the first book, and then like I need to keep going. And that's the whole point of this, was to binge read some series. So I really need to get working on this for sure. Book exchange books. I read The Thing About Jellyfish, and I want to say that's the only one that I've read so far. Yeah, I haven't picked up anything else on that shelf. And then this is my color coordinating for genres stuff. And then my little pocket with all of my stickers back here that I kind of keep. This is my ARC request stickers. I love them. I actually ordered more, so I have some backups here because I do tend to request a lot of books. So, and they'll last me for a while. And that's it. That is my Bookworm Life Planner for the year so far through the month of April. So I'm going to be working on May this month, and then a couple days into June, I will do a flip through of May so you can see what it is. But I do promise I will make a note so that I can start showing you guys this every month, because I know some of you guys really like to see it. If you like this journal, I will leave Monica's Etsy shop down below. The one that this is an older one, so the one she has now has a purple background on it. And there's a couple little minor changes, nothing big, for her newer version. So she's not selling this version anymore. She's selling the newer version. But I absolutely love it, and I'm definitely going to order one for next year as well. So it's been great so far to keep all of my thoughts and things kind of in one place, and I reference it all the time. So it's great. All right, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I will leave the Etsy shop down below, so you can go and check these out, and check out her stickers too. They're so good. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.